Hey, welcome to another episode. My name's Julian, and today we're checking out the new Paramotor and the latest FLARE product, the prop. Pretty excited, and with me, I got Tommy.
Hello.
How you feeling, Tom?
Pretty good. Pretty excited. Pretty stoked.
And we got Mickey. Woo! What do you think, mate?
Okay.
Keen?
Okay.
What's the windsock saying?
Go.
Send it. How's it compared to a moustache? Alright, how are you guys going? This is the part I really hate, talking to a camera, but let's go. So what I think of it, in summary, it's a seriously fun wing. The prop's awesome. So I guess what I want to do is give you just a preliminary review because I haven't had a chance to fly it a lot. I only had a few flights, so with the boys, and a couple of tips. So for a paramotor wing, or a wing in general, I think it inflates easy, it's nice and stable on launch, it's really slow, it has a really low minimum speed, which is something that I'll come back to in a minute, but it's also fast, quite fast. And it's huge dive, and it's quite agile. It has a lot of roll authority. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. What Tom was trying to say in the clip that you saw before, where we couldn't hear him, was that it's something that sits in between the line and the moustache, and I think that's true to a point. The brake pressure sits somewhere in between the moustache and the line, which I think is a good thing. It has huge amount of change of angle attack through the riser systems. But to say that it sits somewhere in between the line and the moustache probably doesn't really do it justice. The prop has more performance than the moustache. It's more agile, more rolly, and it just feels like a weapon. As mentioned, the prop has a huge amount of dive, and that's really fun to play with. And of course, the benefit of that is that you can then exploit that energy to pop back up. And if you combine that with throttling up, you can really climb at a fascinating rate. In the clip that you just watched, you would have noticed that it took a few steps to get away, quite a few steps to get away. The wind was 7 to 10 knots. A few minutes later, I was able to launch on a smaller 18-meter prop with just 2 steps. The difference being my hand position was much lower and I had the prop fully spooled up. So I think the prop is a pure flying machine. It's fun. I think that it's probably unlikely that we'll see it in cross country. I also think it's more of a dynamic adventure wing. It's way more fun to be had. I suspect also we'll see it in slalom, definitely in the smaller sizes, and I'm really keen to see how competitive it is. So currently you can order the prop in sizes 16, 18, 21, 24 and 28. We have demo props available, so you should come join us. I'm more than happy to share those around, share the stoke. It's something different and I think you're going to love it. And for those of you that already fly the Moustache and the Paramotor, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised still. We'll set up a harness with an adjusted hang point so that you can simulate the higher hang point you have on your Paramotor setup, and that way you can ground handle the prop and get used to the brake travel, and also where the minimum sink is, minimum speed, and also the stall point. And with the idea that you would repeat over and over again until you get that ingrained in memory, you know where that stall point is, what it feels like, and how to avoid it, but also so that you can take advantage of the low speed of the prop through both launching and of course landing. One of the tips I wanted to give you was about the brake handles. So unlike the Moustache and the Line, I've got almost a standard toggle that is obviously a lot more compatible with Paramotor, especially for throttling your hand. And what FLARE have done is put in this little Velcro strap here, which makes it easier, and the loop through here, and to place in your hand like that, so you've got the stiffer part of the toggle along the palm of your hand. And I find that is the most comfy position to fly in with the brake pressure. It also sits nicely with your throttle. So through there like that, around, and then you want to make sure you get the Velcro through and underneath the strap inside there. The reason being that what happened to me is initiating a harder turn with a lot more input, and that ripped open, and all of a sudden it felt like for a second that I'd lost the toggle, brake toggle disconnected, which is obviously not the case. Still there, still in the hand, but I think this is a great concept, and you just need to make sure you feed it through and through the loop on the inside there, and then you'll have the correct. This is Tildy, my favourite co-pilot. She's joined us for the second tip, hey? All right, so the second tip is, surprise, surprise, ground handling. And I say that because I think what may catch some pilots out is where the minimum speed or minimum sink hand position is. So as I mentioned before, it's quite low, or very low, and so obviously that's very handy for takeoff, particularly in nil winds, but more so for landing. I think it has the potential to catch at least some pilots out, because they'll be looking to flare and they're going to hold their hands somewhere down around just below the carabiners, expecting it to hit the stall point there, and they're either going to have a harder landing, or they're going to realise after they get there and sit there for a while that they've got more flare left or more trouble left, and they've lost energy because they've held it there, and there's not going to be as much flare authority. Remember, or ground handling, find out look at the wings, see where the trailing edge starts to deflect, which hand position, memorize that, and obviously you're going to get the feeling too. The feeling of the brake pressure gets hard, just like it does in the moustache or the line, maybe not quite as hard as the line, but it is very low, and it gives you plenty of warning.
Remember to have fun and fly safe.
Yeah. Thanks, see ya.